Now it's time for Quarantine Tonight. Live from an undisclosed location north of the Platte River, here's your host, Mike Flood.
Well, welcome to a Tuesday night, or what's his name? Welcome. Who is that I'm thinking of there? Tiny Bubbles.
Lawrence Welk.
Yes, Lawrence Welk. What do you say? Welcome. Well, here we are on a Tuesday night. We are at the VFW in Norfolk, Nebraska. No longer a mystery as to where we're at. And tonight, I'm your host, Mike Flood. I wore this very special, sparkly deal because I didn't want to be outdone by the Ed Svoboda Red Raven Orchestra, and I knew they'd be bringing their A game with the bow ties, and they look like $1 million tonight. We got them scattered all over the stage. They're dressed up, their hair's done up, their wives, their moms are all very proud of them tonight. They're going to put on a great show, and we are live here on this 5th day of October, 2021. It is back to live shows on a beautiful, gorgeous evening. By a show of hands, who all drove from South Omaha, or Omaha, I should say. Pretty nice trip along Highway 275 to make their way to the Princess City along the Elkhorn North Fork of the Elkhorn River. Here's a little snapshot of where we're going tonight. We've got, obviously, some great polka music ahead for you. This band has done a great job for us several times. We've got the mailbag with some new entries tonight. We're getting mail from across the state from people like you. And we, more than anything, want to say thank you for watching. I had the good fortune today to be in Columbus at Duster's, and I had lunch with Father Joe from St. Isidore's, and we had a wonderful time together. We had two people come visit our table. The first, obviously, they said, Father Joe, this gal walked up. She says, I watch you every morning on TV. And I was like, well, you know, that's how it works. You're with Father Joe. You got to meet his fans. They're everywhere. And then 5 minutes later, a really nice young lady came up, about 86 years young, she said. And she said, Mike, Quarantine Tonight, my favorite show. And then she looked at Father Joe and she said, when I watch it, sometimes I sleep in. I miss Mass in the morning. I thought, well, we're 1 for 1 here at Duster's. So we want to thank all of you out there that watch this program and that watch this television station. It means the world to us. We're going to start tonight with our evening prayer like we do each and every night on this program. Take it away.
Be still and know that I'm God. I'm exalted among the nations, and I'm exalted in the earth. Dear Heavenly Father, you are exalted in Afghanistan. You are exalted in Haiti. You are exalted among all nations around the globe. We are praying a special prayer, Lord, as we lift up the situation in Afghanistan. We know there's no distance in prayer. Therefore, Lord, be exalted among those who are suffering, your sons and daughters, the little ones who are suffering right now. We pray for protection. Thank you, Jesus, as we continue to remain still, knowing that you are God. Amen.
All right, we're back here at the Norfolk VFW for Quarantine Tonight. Somebody said to me yesterday, boy, you're awfully chatty. And I said, well, you spend 10 days in your bedroom, in your home, with your family, and you've got the COVID, and you can't leave. You start really liking the people. You're happy to see people. You're happy to talk to people. You're feeling good again. So tonight we've got Ed Svoboda and the Red Raven Orchestra. Ed, talk to us here. You made the trip from Omaha. You brought all these guys with you.
Yeah.
And we got to get that microphone right up on your lips there. It's
what I want to say, Mike, is that since we seen you last February,
yeah,
we've given serious consideration about inducting you into the SOB, South Omaha Boys Group.
Oh.
So to do that, we want you to receive this SOB hat, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Oh, this is
and
great.
that you wear it very proudly.
Well, you know what? My dad's from Omaha, so he's going to love that I am a South Omaha boy. There, you see that hat there? So I'm an official member of the SOB.
You're inducted. Yes,
Now that people know that, will they like get out of my way when I'm driving down the road? Will they clear out?
I'd like to put that down in the legislature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put that on my plate, SOB. And then when you see it, you got to get out of the way because it's an emergency. It's a South Omaha emergency. Well, we're going to have a good time tonight, Ed. You brought everybody here. Is everybody ready to go?
We're ready.
All right, let's do this. You're watching News Channel
Make this
Nebraska.
Announcement for my wife, Elaine, who had a birthday on October 3rd. So here we go with our theme song, the Red Raven Polka. Part. We'll still be dancing as the years come and go, dancing to the Red Raven Orchestra with that sweetheart that I love so. Red Raven Polka. This next tune we'd like to send out to the all the Nebraska fans out there. One here called the Nebraska Polka. Nebraska Polka. Nebraska polka. Hope the Huskers can keep up the winning streak. It'll be a tough game coming up this Saturday, Michigan. They gonna win it, Roger?
We'll win it.
You think we'll win it?
You betcha.
How many points?
We'll win it.
You're in their corner, right? Okay, here's another nice tune, one called the Young Maiden Polka. This is a great tune. It's called This Land Is Your Land polka, and Dennis is going to sing the melody. It's a good patriotic song. This Land Is Your Land polka.
Watch the pickup. Pickup,
land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. For this land was made for you and me. As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. for this land was made for you and me.
We're going to change the tempo and play some waltzes for you here now. This first one's going to be called The Beautiful Song Waltz. And I'll send that out as a dedication. I'd like to send this one out especially to my granddaughter, Paige Martin, and her fiance, Blake Andrews, up in Minnesota. They'll be getting married this coming Saturday, October 9th, in St. Paul, Minnesota. And my wife, Elaine, and I will be traveling to Minnesota to attend this wedding. So, Paige and Blake, this song is for you. It's called The Beautiful Song Waltz. song. Pretty song, beautiful song waltz for Paige and Blake. And we got another nice tune here. This is an oldie but a goodie. Been around a long time. The Night in May Waltz. Night in May.
we go. We're on quarantine tonight. The Ed Svoboda Red Raven Orchestra. It's been a couple months. Was it February you were back on here? Was it? Yes, it was February.
Undisclosed location.
Yes, we were at the Playmore Ballroom in Lincoln, and it was cold. Oh, yes.
Below zero.
In fact, that was probably one of the days we had almost 35 degrees below zero. And it was chilly. We actually canceled a night or two.
Even inside.
Even inside, yeah, it was cold in there. Hey, so let's talk to somebody here. Tell everybody, got to get on the right side of me here, but tell everybody who you are, where you're from.
Rich Kroll from South Omaha, then to Beaver Lake.
Oh, you're there in Cass County now, aren't you?
Hello, Bonnie.
Is she watching tonight?
She's watching on the computer.
Oh, okay.
He picked up. We can't pick it up down there, so we got to get on the computer and quarantine tonight.
Oh, well, so Bonnie, we hope you're enjoying yourself there on the Big Beaver Lake. Two big lakes kind of right there south of Plattsmouth, Nebraska. And one of the, I want to say one of the deadliest highways in the state, Highway 75. They're making it 4-lane in some parts, but it is dangerous to be on that road.
It's terrible, but it's going to be wonderful once they get it done, maybe in a couple of years.
We're going to have to talk to your state senator about that, find out if you guys are paying your taxes down there, get all that that road built there. That's a freeway down there. All right. So, yeah, we'd like a 4-lane highway from Norfolk to Omaha, too. That'd be great, wouldn't it? All right. Now, all right, tell everybody who you are, where you're from.
I'm Roger Dill. I live in Valley. And I better say hello to my sisters and friends. I've got friends in Kansas watching, friends in Oklahoma watching, and friends in Texas watching tonight.
Well, you're kind of a Big 8 kind of guy. There's no Big 10. We should go back to the Big 8. All the states you have relatives in.
Yeah, well, we're spread out pretty good. I grew up in Kansas, so everybody went spread out a little bit from there.
Did you go to the Husker? Anybody here go to the Husker game last Saturday? All right, all right. Tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Butch Handlin. Live in Omaha now, originally from Chadron, clear out in the western part of the state.
Dawes County?
Yes.
Dawes County, Nebraska. Well, you're halfway there. You just keep going to Highway 20. We'll get you home.
I know, in 6 hours.
Yeah. When they have a fire in Chadron, it's a big deal. I mean, it burns down everything, yeah.
He just got back from the Ryder Cup, too. He was up there.
Oh, you were at the Ryder Cup.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, did you grow up a professor of Chadron State College son, or how does that work out there? How did you end up in Chadron?
I was a family physician out there for 30 years.
Well, so you've seen it all then.
Most of it.
And so you practiced, did you grow up in Chadron?
Crawford, actually, yeah.
That is the home of Kermit Brashear. You know Kermit, former speaker of the unicameral?
Can I tell you his nickname?
Yeah. Actually,
Buzzy.
I heard about this. Buzz, how did he get there? So Kermit Brashear grew up in Crawford, Nebraska, which is Dawes or Sioux County?
It's
Dawes County. And he went on to Omaha, became a lawyer, and became the speaker of the legislature. And I started there. And people do call him Buzz. Where did he get that?
I have no idea. But he ran for governor once.
Governor. Oh, I've got some good stories about Kermit, but I can't tell them on TV. That doesn't surprise you, though, does it?
Talk to you later.
We could have a special after-hours program for News Channel Nebraska. Well, it's so nice to have all these guys here, and we appreciate not only them, but the Bonnies of the world, their wives, their sisters, everybody that said, hey, it's okay, you can go up to that undisclosed place that we now know is the Norfolk VFW and put a show on for the rest of the great state of Nebraska. I tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to check our mailbag. We have been getting some great letters from across the state, and I tell you what, this is more important to us than advertisers. It's more important to us than anything else we do is hearing from people across Nebraska. Here's a note from McCook. Boy, he's from Chadron, and now we got McCook. We certainly enjoy your TV programs every night at 8 p.m., which is funny because in McCook, I think 8 p.m. is actually 9 p.m. here because they're on Mountain Time. Maybe not, especially the polka bands. Well, thank you. Well, the Gans family, you got to be happy tonight because we've got good polka on here. Here's Mary from Omaha. I watched the Daily Mass with Father Joe, and a great way to start the day. Quarantine tonight is always enjoyed. The Angie Creesh Band and the Polka Tunes and other varieties of bands keep me watching. Well, Mary, your note means the world to us. Thank you very much for that. And here's one from Lincoln. It says, avid listener, I really look forward to your show in the evenings. It makes my evenings very enjoyable. And I love the variety of excellent musical performers. And we get that so often from everyone. And we want to thank you all for watching. And if you could, send us a note. And let me extol the virtues of sending us a note. The great things that happen. Number one, if you send us a note, we're going to send you a monthly postcard. Does anybody here get the monthly postcard?
I do.
Okay, Ed does. You get that for free. So all you got to do is send us a note and say, hey, we're watching. These are our favorite things, or just here's our address, or send this to my dad. He needs to get it. He needs that postcard once a month. It is so nice because you can sit it right next to your lazy boy, your recliner, your couch, put it on the fridge, and you don't have to guess who is on any night or what games are going to be on News Channel Nebraska. So you can do that, number one. Number two, it means the world to us to know that you are watching, and we like to go to people and say, hey, we're trying to get more viewers in Loop City. And I was having lunch today with Father Joe, and he said, there's a lot of folks in Loop City that really like the polka. They want a polka mass. I said, well, if you do a polka mass, you're going to have to let us know. And the third reason to send it to us is we need to keep the post office alive. They're talking about raising their prices and slowing down delivery, so we need to keep them in business, all right? So send us a note, 214 North 7th Street in Norfolk, 68701. Tell you what, we're going to take a break. We're going to check that forecast. Will the nice weather continue? And what's a roundup of state news? We'll start with that right now on News Channel Nebraska. All right, you are back. We are back. Here we are live from the Norfolk VFW with the Red Raven Orchestra. The whole crew's here. We're looking forward to tonight, and I hope you're enjoying it. We've got about an hour and a half to go. And one of the things that I want to touch on, just to thank all of our musicians, sometimes they're busy in their day. They're getting here. They're getting set up. They're focused on putting on a great show, but I don't know if I tell them often enough how much their efforts and their talent mean to all the people watching out there. There are so many of you that watch this program that look for something on TV at night, and there's 300 channels and nothing on, but there's this. It's special time that we spend together, and I know there's a lot of folks out there that, and it's pervasive. They just don't have the people coming to their door and interacting with them. It's lonely sometimes.
Yes,
and to
right.
have people
Absolutely.
coming into your home on the TV that are Nebraskans, that are from all over the state, it means a lot. So on behalf of all of you watching, I want to thank all of you for coming and putting this show on. Let's go back to it. It's Ed Svoboda's Red Raven Orchestra on News
Thanks, Mike.
Channel
Here we
Nebraska.
go with one called the Father-in-Law Polka. Here we go. like to send this next tune out to some of my partners at the South Omaha Senior Golf League at Spring Lake Park. Tom Lynn, Eddie Betzer, Bob Raw, Ron and Dee Harden. Got a nice tune here for you folks, one called Don't Pout Polka. Don't Pout. Don't Pout Polka for my South Omaha Senior Golf League guys. Here's a good tune. I want to send this one out to a young lady down in Swanton, Nebraska. She's trying to get over the flu. Slu Placek. Slu Placek. This tune is for you, Under One Roof Polka. That's just for you, Sue. Under One Roof polka. Hope you're feeling better. Okay, we're going to give a little break to these guys. I'm going to play a tune for you. It's called the Baby Doll Polka. And this tune's going to go out to my good friends Fred and Mary Lee Tisdale, John Arkfeld, Bill and Dorothy Sokup, and Leo and Marge Kramer. Baby Doll Polka.
She told me love me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. She told me love me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied to me. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. You're my sweetheart now. She told me kiss me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. Oh how she lied. She told me love me, but oh how she lied. Oh how she lied to me. You are my baby doll. You are my baby doll. Don't you leave me, my baby doll. You're my sweetheart now.
polka. We're going to change the tempo a little bit for you folks. We're going to put a little different spin on it here. One called Down by the Riverside and 5'2" Eyes of Blue. Yeah, we got 7 beats on this one, guys. So nice tempo. Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Baby, down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside, gonna walk with my baby, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. And I'll take her hand in mine now, and I know she will understand just what I have to really say. When I whisper I love you to her, and she said I love you too, I'll ask her, we'll name the day. Then I'll come carry my baby down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'll marry my baby down by the riverside, oh, down by that riverside. Favorite tunes. I like this one. It's a good tune called Bye Bye Blackbird. Four beats, guys. Here we go. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Pack up all your cares and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. There's somebody waits for me. sugar sweet, and so is she. Bye-bye, blackbird. No one here can love and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed, turn on the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye.
Nice tune.
Well, I tell you what, we'll give you guys just a little bit of a break here. The Red Raven Orchestra is here on News Channel Nebraska. We're watching Quarantine Tonight. Want to thank you so much for coming. I brought my sparkly coat tonight to try and keep up with all of these nice-looking guys in their red bow ties. We are working our way through a Tuesday night. We're glad you're here. We're live. We're at the VFW in Norfolk, and I was just telling the folks up front, you know, anybody can come here. The pandemic, while it still is an issue, is not stopping us from welcoming people to our show. So if you look at your schedule and you see a band that's going to be live, you want to come because we are here and open for business. You can walk right in. It's at 4th and Brosh in Norfolk. So if you are looking for something different to do, you want to go somewhere, you want to see something, you want to maybe take somebody special in your world to watch Quarantine Tonight be done live and broadcast live across the state, well, this is your chance. You can do it right here. What do we got coming up next here? We're
King of the Road.
King of the Road is on the way. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on NCN. All right, welcome back to News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight. I'm your host, Mike Flood. Tonight, it's Ed Svoboda and the Red Raven Orchestra. We've been invaded by the South Omaha boys, the SOBs. They are here, they're smiling, they're ready, and they've got the King of the Road,
King of the
right?
Road,
King of the Road is
Roger
here,
Miller.
right here on NCN.
He's going to sing this one, so. Here we go. Guys ready? 4 beats and a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trailers for sale or rent, room to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road, I know every engineer on every train, all the children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked, and no one's around. I say trailers for sale or rent, rooms to rent 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but at 2 hours after pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bit room, mama. A man of means by no means, king of the road.
Oh, that King of the Road, Roger Miller. Really good tune. Here's a good tune, too. In the Glen Mill area, Third Man Theme. I'd like to send this next tune out to some of my wood carving friends, Norman K. Wise, Ron Pig, Tom Paskatch, Amal Katak, Lon and Jean Berg, Cliff and Marcia Hollistill, and Don and Marie Fay. Amal, enjoy this one. It's called the Third Man Theme. Okay, guys, 4 beats. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3, 4. dance tune. King and the Road and Third Man Theme. Now we're going to change the tempo a little bit here. Get back to polka time. And This will be one called the Coffee Party Polka. Before we do that, I'd like to introduce the band members to you. On my far right here is Rich Crowell on trumpet and trombone from Beaver Lake, Nebraska. Next to him is Roger Dill from Valley, Nebraska on trumpet. On the far end there is Robert Hanlon, or Butch, on tenor sax. In the back we've got Al Anderson on bass guitar. And behind me is Dennis Crowell on drums, and I'm Ed Sonny Svoboda, and we're pleased to be with you here this evening. I hope you're enjoying the music. We're sure having a good time. And we're going to get started here with another polka set, one called the Coffee Party Polka. By the Brook polka. And this one I'm going to send out to, I got listeners in the East Coast and the West Coast and Colorado, and I'd like to send this tune out to them. The Sunsets in Fort Collins, and John Zabrowski on the East Coast, Wild Wilson up in Minnesota. Just a lot of good friends around the country listening, the Fisher family in Washington State. So we enjoy this tune, one called By the Brook Polka. Hey, Mike, where you at? How we doing, Mike? Was Mike in the audience?
He's out there.
He's out there, huh? Okay. What did he say?
Next song.
Next song.
Okay. It's the homeless polka. Homeless polka. heaven there is no beer, you gotta drink it here. So I've been told. So we're gonna put this one out and let Dennis sing the song here for you. In heaven there is no beer.
In heaven there's Chardonnay Bibble. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone for here, our friends will feel us to milk go Bibble. There is no Bibble. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will feel us to milk go Bibble.
In heaven there is no beer. And we're going to change the tempo again for you. Play some nice waltzes. These are real nice Czech waltzes. Okay, here we go with one called Flowers for Mother Waltz. song, huh?
Yes.
Beautiful.
News Channel Nebraska's Quarantine Tonight. We are back with the Red Raven Orchestra. We're glad you're here, and thank you so much for watching. We've got tomorrow night Joe and Tay. So you're going to hear a collection, a variety of music, and we're excited about that. We're at the Norfolk VFW, where we're introducing ourselves to different members of the band. Let's go back to the back row here by the American flag, which we thank the VFW for. Tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Al Anderson, Omaha, Nebraska.
And this is not the first time you've been on this program. How many times have you been on Quarantine Tonight?
This is my 7th show.
Oh, my goodness. So tell everybody what bands you're all with.
Texas Moon, Carmelita and Friends, Variety 5,
Red Raven Orchestra.
Red Raven Orchestra, and Country Gold.
And so how many nights a week are you out performing? Literally, if you're in 7 different performances here, how many is that in a given week?
1 night a week.
Oh. Well, that sounds pretty good. What's your favorite kind of music? If you've got all these different genres that you're part of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. all of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
But when did you get into music?
I was about 8 years old.
What got you into music?
I don't know. It's just the only thing I know how to do. That I can do well.
I know the feeling. It's nice to have you on here, by the way. And thank you all for watching. We're going to take a quick break, and we've got about 30 minutes left here with the band here on News Channel Nebraska. And a reminder, we're at the Norfolk VFW at 4th and Brosh. If you're watching this program and you're saying, you know what, I've been watching you for about a year and a half. I'd like to come to one of those performances. Well, you're welcome. Please come. Stay the night, spend the night, have dinner with us. We'll make it fun. We'll welcome you with open arms. We're at the Norfolk, Norfolk, VFW, and we start every night at 8 Central, 7 Mountain. We'll be right back with more. The Red Raven Orchestra right here on NCN. We are back on Quarantine Tonight. We hope you're enjoying tonight's show. I'm your host, Mike Flood. I dressed up because I knew the band was bringing their A game tonight. I knew they were coming with their bow ties, and I had to bring out this nice-looking suit jacket I got in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And you look at it in the light, and it looks like $1 million. I got to turn around here.
It
so
looks
you can see
real
it.
good.
Yeah, it does.
Very nice.
I
yeah.
wouldn't wear this out to a lot of places because people would be like, what in the world? But on this show, $1 million. All right, I'll tell you what, tomorrow night we've got Joe and Tay. They're going to be live here on Quarantine Tonight. Right now, it's the Red Raven Orchestra. We've got another 24 minutes together. Let's do this. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Okay, Mike, thank you. We're going to continue on with some waltzes here, one called the Dark Clouds Waltz. of these tunes that I'm playing here tonight were made quite famous by Ernie Kucher's band. These are tunes off there, some of Ernie's recordings. And another good tune, another waltz, My Evil Fate waltz. Another pretty tune, My Evil Fate Waltz. I'd like to do a accordion solo now. I'd like to give these guys a little bit of a break. One called the Just Because Polka. And this one I'd like to send out especially to all the viewers and listeners out there that support Quarantine Tonight performances. I know Mike Flood encourages you to send in your comments to his mailbag, so continue to do that and enjoy this next song. It's called Just Because Polka. Two flats, guys. Here we go.
Just because you think you're so pretty, just because you think you're so hot, just because you think you've got something that no other girl has got, You caused me to spend all my money. You left and called me old Santa Claus. Well, I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you because, just because.
Just because you think you're so pretty. You guys get a little rest? Huh? Feel a little about starting up again? Ready to go. Okay. All right, we're going to change the tempo again here, folks. We're going to try some Latin music here for you. And this is a real nice tune called Spanish Eyes. More beats, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. nice Latin tune, south of the border, down Mexico way.
And this goes out to Diana Sherman and Leanne Sherman and Don and Jason and Dina, my siblings and good friends out there that are listening tonight. So all the best to everybody.
Got another Latin tune here called Sway With Me. Four beats, with a measure. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. close to the end here, folks. Getting close to the end. I think we got time for one more. Yeah?
Yes.
I don't know if we want to do the
Beer barrel.
beer barrel. Think we get through that all right? Get our theme song in there too. Okay, we're gonna give you the beer barrel polka. Here we go. No intro.
Have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run. Sing boom carrera. Bring out a song of good cheer. Now it's time to roll a barrel for that game's all in.
There we go. It's a Red Raven Orchestra here. Ed, thank you so much for being here. You guys did a great job.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Hope to do it again another time.
These SOBs, these South Omaha boys are giving us the trouble tonight. We appreciate you watching. Tomorrow night, Joe and Tay. It's all right here on News Channel Nebraska. Good night. It's 10 o'clock Central.